Now let's solve a supplementary example. In a company, a study was done on the employees about their monthly salaries, and this study shows that the salary of a secretary is $1,000, and that of a technician is $1,500, and that of a director is $2,000. The results are represented in the given table. Here we have 3 employees have a salary equal $1,000, and the central angle for the second salary, $1,500, is 180 degrees. And knowing that the total number of employees, the total frequency is equal 10. In the first part, what is the population and the individual? Since this study was done on the employees, then the population is the set of employees and the individual is each employer. What is the character study to specify its nature? This study is about the monthly salaries, so the character studied is the monthly salaries and its nature is quantitative, since here we have numerical values, $1,000, $1,500 and $2,000. Find the values of x, y, z and t. Let's start with the first value z, which represents the central angle in degree for the first salary. To calculate the central angle, it's equal to the frequency 3 divided by the total 10 multiplied by 360. So you will get 108 degrees. So the value of z equal 108. Now let's move to the second value, which is x. X represents the number of employees whose salary is $1,500. So by using the rule of the central angle, which is here equal 180 degree, you can calculate the frequency x such that x will be equal to the central angle 180 multiplied by the total, which is 10, divided by 360 using the cross multiplication. Then you will get x equal 5. And now we can deduce the value of y, since we know that the sum of all the frequencies equal 10. So 3 plus x plus y equal 10, and x is calculated, which is equal 5, then y equal 2. Finally, now we can deduce the value of t, which represents the central angle of the last salary, which is $2,000. You can use the rule that all the angles equal 360. The sum of all the angles is 360. So z, which is equal 108 plus 180 plus t equal 360. So finally you will get that t equal 72 degrees. Now in part 4, after calculating x, y, z and t, redraw the table. So now you can redraw again the table by replacing the calculated values of the given unknowns. In part 5, what is the mode and the range? The mode is the value that has the highest frequency. Here the value 1500 has the highest frequency, which is 5, so the mode is 1500. The range is equal to the greatest value, which is equal to 1000, minus the smallest value, which is 1000, so the final answer is 1000. What is the percentage of employees whose salary is at most $1,500? What do you mean by at most? At most, it means less than or equal to $1,500, which means the employees that have a salary equal $1,000 or $1,500, which is equal 3 plus 5 equal 8. To calculate their percentage, 8 divided by the total, which is 10, multiplied by 100, so you will get 80%. Then 80% of employees, their salaries is at most $1,500. In part 7, what is the number of employees whose salary is at least $1,500? What do you mean by at least? It means greater than or equal to $1,500. So, I'm talking about the employees that have a salary equal $1,500 or greater than, which is $2,000. So 5 plus 2, which is equal 7 employees. In the last part, now calculate the mean salary. To calculate the mean or the average, it's equal to the sum of each salary multiplied by its frequency and the final answer divided by 10. So 3 multiplied by 1000 plus 5 multiplied by 1500 plus 2 multiplied by 2000, and the final answer divided by the total, which is 10, so you will get $1,450. Thanks for listening.